Alright, so what's up guys? And today with me I have two Pixel devices, the Pixel 9 and the Pixel 8 Pro. And in this video I'll be talking about my experience switching from the Pixel 8 Pro to the Pixel 9. The reason I'm making this video now is my trade-in kit has already arrived and I wanted to get this video out before I ship my Pixel 8 Pro to Google. So yeah, I did trade in my Pixel 8 Pro for the Pixel 9, and honestly a lot of people have plenty questions for me as in why I did that, why I went from a Pro to the regular base Pixel 9, and I'll be answering all the questions in the video. So we'll be talking about and splitting this video in multiple different sections. First will be the build quality, then will be the battery, then will be plenty else as well. So let's quickly begin with this video because I don't want to waste time talking about the phones because I've already spoken about it in the previous videos that I have made. So yeah, let's talk about the first thing, which is the build quality. And talking about the build quality, the main difference between the Pixel 9 and the Pixel 8 Pro are the flat sides, and it is very noticeable if you just take a look at the phone from the side. The Pixel 9 has flat sides and the Pixel 8 Pro had curved sides. And honestly, I am used to the flat sides because I have been using the iPhone 15 Pro Max, 14 Pro before, and 13 Pro before that, and then 12 before that. So I am used to the flat sides. But if you are a Pixel user and if you are coming from, let's say, the Pixel 8 Pro, Pixel 8, even the 7 series or 6 series, you won't be used to the flat sides that the Pixel 9 has. And honestly, it is a very nice change, and I think this is something that everyone will definitely appreciate after using the phone. Honestly, I can never go back to curved sides because I just think that the flat sides feel very comfortable in the hand. You have some flat sides to hold your phone. On the other hand, with the curved sides, I don't know, it just feels different and feels weird to hold a curved phone now that I have used the Pixel 9. But yeah, honestly, this is a big change, and this is something you will immediately notice after getting the Pixel 9. And right out of the box, you will definitely love it. So that is for the exterior. And while on the topic of build quality, I love the visor. Honestly, this Pixel 9 visor is amazing. I was always a fan of the Pixel visor, but this looks very premium. And in renders, it obviously looked very weird, but in real life, it looks really amazing, and I am a huge fan. And I'm glad that I went with the regular 9 is because the size is small as well. So when I hold the phone in the hand, and the fingerprint, I'll talk about it later, but when I hold the phone in the hand, as you can see, my index finger rests comfortably on the visor itself. It was the same with the 8 Pro as well, but I mean, the size difference is very noticeable, and yeah, this is very comfortable. So if you are going for the Pixel 9, either get the Pixel 9 regular or get the 9 Pro in the same size. Yeah, it is very comfortable and feels really nice in the hand. You can use it one-handed as well, and if you want to reach to the top, you don't have to drop your phone. You can just get support from the visor and scroll for your notifications. So yeah, a very nice and welcoming change that the Pixel 9 series has. And yeah, the visor looks and feels really nice. And again, while on topic of the build quality, I just want to inform you guys that when you get a new phone, the new Pixel 9, let's say 9 Pro, 9 Pro XL, don't poke your SIM ejector tool in this hole. This is the mic. This is the SIM card, the tool where you're supposed to put the tool at. So put your SIM card ejector tool in this hole, not in this hole, because I spoken about this in my initial impressions video as well. A lot of people on Discord have already damaged their the mics on their Pixel 9 devices. So at this point, I'm just looking out for you guys. But yeah, don't put it in this hole. Put it in the hole that is with the SIM tray itself. So just an FYI, and I thought I should just make it clear because a lot of people are, because they're excited. Honestly, I don't blame them, but it's because of that they're damaging their pixels on day one, and I don't want that to happen, guys. Come on, it's a new phone. I want you all to enjoy it. So yeah, the next thing we'll talk about is the battery life, and I know this is a little early to comment on the battery life, but the battery on the Pixel 9 has been amazing. If I just go to my battery real quick, battery usage, can't really see anything in the usage section over here, but it lasted me the full day yesterday. If I really go quickly to my digital well-being, if I go to view activity details, if I go to yesterday, as you can see, I've used it for like 3.5 hours, and I use my iPhone as well, and on top of that I've been using this phone as well. So yeah, it has lasted me the entire day. I think I charged it at around 9 o'clock in the night, and even then I had like 30 to 40% battery left, somewhere around that. So battery life has been great. Because of the display, it is a 1080p display, and even though it is 120 Hz, it shuffles from 60 Hz to 120 Hz, unlike the 9 Pro and the 8 Pro, which does 0 to 120 Hz. So yeah, the display resolution is a little low, and because of that, the battery has been really amazing. Not complaining, the battery on the 8 Pro has been good as well, but on the 9 Pro, it's not disappointing, which is the least to say. So yeah, a very impressive battery as well, and you won't be disappointed. And honestly, I don't game on my phone, so I can't comment if you guys also game on your phone. It'll definitely reduce the battery, the charging on your phone. But if you don't game, if you just use your phone for social media browsing, text messages and all that stuff, I think you should be good to go on the battery side. So I don't miss the battery on the Pixel 8 Pro. I get very similar results on the Pixel 9, so I'm not disappointed in that as well. The next thing are the cameras, and definitely, I mean, the Pixel 9 has a very similar camera system to the Pixel 8 Pro. The Pixel 9 Pro and the 9 Pro XL have better cameras, but a better sensor, better front-facing camera as well, while the Pixel 9 and the Pixel 8 Pro have the similar camera, except for the telephoto. So as you can see on the Pixel 8 Pro, you have 3 cameras: the wide, the ultra wide, and the telephoto, which is a 5x telephoto zoom. And on the Pixel 9, you don't have the telephoto, and you have all the other, which is the wide and the ultra wide. And honestly, telephoto lens I do use sometimes, but it's not a lot. I honestly use the ultra wide more than the telephoto, and that has been the case on the iPhone as well. It's only like rare occasions, if I go to a concert or if I go to a game, is when I use the telephoto. And other than that, I honestly don't use the telephoto a lot. The only reason you will feel a downgrade from the Pixel 8 Pro or the Pixel 7 Pro, even that has the telephoto, is if you use the telephoto or the 5x zoom or the 3x zoom a lot. If you don't do that, honestly, the Pixel 9's camera is very, very similar to that on the Pixel 8 Pro. And while on the topic of being same, the one thing which is not same is the fingerprint sensor. And I'll just quickly show you how fast it is. If I just put my finger here, it unlocks, which was not the case with the 8 Pro, as you can see. And this is the new ultrasonic sensor. So unlike the Pixel 8, it doesn't increase the brightness near the fingerprint sensor area. It's a new sensor, and it's also very, very, very fast. You don't have to hold your finger, you can just tap it. And honestly, I don't really reach to a point where I have to use my finger, because the face unlock is also something which is very, very fast on the Pixel 9. So yeah, no complaints on that point. I honestly wanted to talk about this one thing because I have not seen a lot of people talk about this, is that the front facing camera on the Pixel 9 is like very big than the Pixel 8 Pro. I'll just increase the brightness real quick, and as you can see, the front facing camera, or at least the black portion around the camera, is pretty big. And if you guys can see, they have switched or moved the front facing camera a little down on the Pixel 9, which basically interrupts, or I mean, it plays with my OCD. Honestly, it doesn't feel right, and it basically merges where the status bar ends, and it has been annoying for in a few apps, especially YouTube and even WhatsApp. But it's not a big deal. I mean, it feels like a big deal, but it's not a big deal. So it does bother you in the beginning, but after a point, it's like, I mean, you get used to it. So that's not something you should worry about. Just basic information. And yeah, so that is a little big. And the another thing which is bigger on the Pixel 9 are the bezels, but honestly, it looks very clean. I have always had this complaint with the Pixel devices, is that the bezels were never symmetrical except for the Pixel 5, and that phone was amazing. That had like amazing symmetrical bezels, and after that they messed it up. I mean, Pixel 6, Pixel 7, even the Pixel 8 Pro, they all have like a thicker bottom bezel. I'll just go to the settings so that I get a white background. But as you can see, the bezels on the Pixel 9, even though they are a little thicker than the Pixel 8 Pro, they are uniform on all the sides, and it does make a lot of difference when you're using the phone, because it looks really nice. And even though they are thick, I mean, I honestly don't mind, as long as they're symmetrical on all sides. I have no problem with thicker bezels. It just feels weird when you have like a thicker bottom bezel. That feels very weird, which was the case on the Pixel 8 Pro, even though it's not a big difference, but it is a little thick than all the other sides, and I was not a fan of that. So the bezels on the Pixel 9 are amazing, and they look really nice. So that's the bonus part. And while on the topic, I also want to talk about the brightness, because the peak brightness on the Pixel 9 is more than the Pixel 8, and honestly, that is an added bonus on top of everything else. If you go in sunlight, Pixel 9 will be more visible than the Pixel 8 Pro, so that's also a good thing. I honestly haven't got a chance to explore that because I've not been out of the house, but yeah, I'll definitely be going to the city on the weekend, so at that point, honestly, that will come in handy. So yeah, the brightness is something I was really happy with on the 15 Pro Max as well. The more bright the screen is, the better it is outdoors. So that is something I really appreciate on the Pixel 9. Oh, and the next thing is, and I've also mentioned this on in the initial impressions video, the speakers are amazing on the Pixel 9. They sound really crisp, and they have like, the bass is amazing as well. It's better than the speakers on the Pixel 8 Pro. The next thing is just AI. I mean, people care about it, some people don't care about it, so I am not going to spend much time on AI, but there are a lot of features. Those are Pixel 9 exclusive, like the Pixel Studio, the screenshots, even the photo reimagine, which again I've been playing with a lot in the past 2 days that I've been using the Pixel 9. It's amazing, and I think everyone should play with it. And yeah, it's really nice. The sun just went down for some reason. I'm sorry for the exposure. It went down drastically, honestly. But yeah, it's all AI stuff if you do care about it. I mean, if you want a dedicated video on that, honestly, I don't have any issues making it. But I think after a point, all the AI features like the Pixel Studio and the Pixel screenshots and the reimagine, everything will just come down to the Pixel 8 Pro as well. So that's nothing to be worried about, I hope. And I wish Google brings it down to all the previous Pixels as well. If not, obviously there are going to be APKs and mods and everything to be able to use it on the older devices. So If I find anything, I'll honestly just put it in the description. If I have APKs or anything like that, I'll put it in the description box down below, so you can just have a look there if you are really interested. But yeah, those are really amazing features, and for now everything is Pixel 9 exclusive. Another thing which is a Pixel 9 exclusive is if I go into my phone app real quick, and if I go to my settings, you have the call nodes. This is exclusive to the Pixel 9 as well, and it hasn't come down to the Pixel 8 Pro yet. I didn't test it out yet, but I am looking forward to do that as well. And Pixel 9 is the first phone where you can actually record your call as well. So that is something, I mean, I honestly never recorded any calls, even after getting that feature on the iPhone 15 with iOS 18.1 beta. I have never recorded a call. But yeah, if you are someone who records call, Pixel 9 has the inbuilt call recorder. So again, that is an added feature on top of everything else AI that is going on in the Pixel. But yeah, honestly, I am really happy with my upgrade from the Pixel 8 Pro to the Pixel 9. The Tensor G4 is really nice. I have already shown it in my initial impressions, but Pixel 9 blazes through everything I put on it. Be it Twitter, be it Reddit, be it Threads, be it anything, it's just amazing on the Pixel 9. And honestly, everything lags on the Pixel 8 Pro. I mean, I don't know what it is about. Even scrolling is a problem on the Pixel 8 Pro. There were a lot of times where it just lags when you scroll on the Pixel 8 Pro. But the Tensor G4 is amazing, and it has never slowed down. I'll just quickly show you guys, because all these apps, so I didn't restore any of the apps. I installed those manually one by one, and I also logged into all of them manually, and not once has this Tensor G4 lagged. And as you can see, even the RAM, which is 12 gigs, has kept everything in the background. That's something that Pixel 8 Pro never did, is it never kept anything in the background. It always used to just clear apps from the background, which I'm not a fan of. Because if you see my iPhone real quick, as you can see, I have like ton and ton of apps, as you can see, and it goes way back. So this is something I really like, is to just keep everything in the background and not clear any of the apps that I have, because it's honestly easier. And I mean, you have access to all the apps like YouTube, and you can just easily get to it, and it's also good on the battery side. So yeah, the RAM has been amazing on this. No complaints with performance, no complaints with RAM, nothing like that. It's been very smooth. So yeah, long story short, I mean, that is all I could think of in the short period of me using the Pixel 9 after the Pixel 8 Pro. If you have any questions regarding either of the phones, just let me know, put them down in the comment section, and I'll be happy to reply and help you guys with your decision. If you're confused which one to get, and should you trade in your Pixel 8 Pro for the Pixel 9, I mean, let me know. I'll be happy to help. But yeah, for now that is pretty much it. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I mean, more and more videos on the Pixel 9 will be coming soon in the future, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.